Hi Fude lovers, I wanted to go over kabukis today. I'm generally not a kabuki person as I prefer to have a handle, so I only own 3. The Koyudo pink macaron on the left, the Kumamon kabuki in the middle, and the gray squirrel kabuki on the right. To start off, the pink macaron retails 4,800 yen, which is currently $42.22 with the exchange rate. It has the shortest hairs and is made out of dyed baby goat hair. It's extremely dense and has little flexibility. So as you can see right here, it's very short. The hairs are the shortest amongst the 3 and it's extremely dense. Not much. Let me just put this. Not much flexibility. It's hard to see, but yeah. And this, just move it. This brush works well for liquid cream and loose powder foundations and will give medium to full coverage due to the density of the hairs. CD Japan says that you can use it for finishing, but I personally wouldn't as it would move the layers of makeup underneath. I have tried it for setting powder before and it worked nicely, although it did touch and move my foundation. This and the Kumamon brush along with any other Kumano Fude when used for powder have never given me cake face, which is something I love about using natural hairbrushes for powder. It's quite soft and soft enough for sensitive skin, and it's also very cute. It's like pink. It also comes in 2 other colors, orange and purple. It's really super cute. So next up we have the Kumamon brush. He is the mascot of the Kumamoto Prefecture in Japan and retails for 4,680 yen, which is around $41.44 with the current exchange rate. The hairs are longer than the macaron. So if you can see here, let me just match up. They're a little bit longer. And they're less densely packed than the macaron, so it has more flexibility. You can see here, just go like this. So you can actually move the hairs a bit as opposed to the macaron. It takes a lot more pressure to be able to just move the hairs when you touch it like that. And it works well for loose, mineral, pressed, and finishing powders. I forgot to do this. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of flexibility, but it is more flexible than the macaron. So this brush can only be purchased in Japan or through a personal shopper like Fude Japan, as CD Japan doesn't sell it due to licensing, which is a bummer because I actually really like the Kumamon brush. And I prefer the Kumamon brush over the pink macaron since the hairs aren't as dense, and powder brushes are my kryptonite. So I would use this one more for powder and this one more for foundation. And lastly, we have the gray squirrel kabuki on the right here. It currently retails for 8,500 yen, which is $74.76. But 2 years ago, it was on the CD Japan site for 20,000 yen, which makes it an excellent deal. I think 20,000 yen with the current exchange rate is probably around $185 or so. I originally thought this would be like the Chikuhodo Z1, but twice the density since I compared the specs. But since the ferrule is wider than the Z1 ferrule, it gives the hairs more space and thus makes it feel airier. It's hard to explain, but it's a lot more flexible than the Z1, as you can see in my quick comparison video. And if you haven't watched that, go ahead and take a look. So yeah, it has a lot of flexibility. I've already done this in that video. In terms of softness, it's softer than the Chikuhodo Z series, Koyudo Squirrel brushes from the BP line, Hakuhodo Gray Squirrel hairs, and some other gray squirrel hairs from other brands that I felt, and is nearly as soft as the Koyudo Gray Squirrel brushes from the line with the red handles and the black ferrules. So I have one of those powder brushes, and it's nearly as soft as that. I think it feels a little less soft than that one because this one's denser, and usually like the airier the brush, the softer it feels. One of my subscribers said it's softer and denser than her Suku face, so that's quite impressive. Thank you for the update, Tracy. And since the hairs are the longest amongst the kabukis I have, it will apply powder and finishing powder most naturally. I've used this by itself without any product to blend everything together at the end of applying my makeup, and it worked wonderfully for that. You honestly don't need any product, and it'll blend everything together really well and give you a soft finish. I've also used it with my Guerlain meteorites, and it didn't seem to pick up much product, but squirrel hairs won't pick up the glitter from pearls, so at least that's a pro. And this, yeah, like I said, it's an excellent deal for a gray squirrel brush, and there's only 4 left on the CD Japan website. So if you have dry, mature, or sensitive skin, or you just really like gray squirrel brushes, then I highly recommend this Kabuki. So yeah, I showed every angle so far in my other video, but I like it a lot. And if I ever want to buy more kabukis, I'd buy the capybara-san one and the white mushroom one. Both are also from Koyudo. And I heard the white mushroom is actually softer the hairs are softer than the hairs from the BP line, like the BP6. So that's good to know. And I hope if CD Japan, if you ever watch this video, I hope you have more Koyudo sales. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.